Welcome everyone. In our last class we have completed the different psychrometric process and we have observed that how to plot different psychrometric process on the diagram. Okay, so now in today's session I would like to discuss the numerical on psychrometric terms. So let's begin our today's session. So numerical number 1. Numerical number 1. Given data, the sling psychrometer with 40° dry bulb temperature and 28° wet bulb temperature. Calculate the following. First one is the specific humidity, second one is the relative humidity, third one dew point temperature, fourth one enthalpy of mixture per kg of dry air, and we need to assume barometric pressure to be 1.03 bar. Okay, so in given data we need to find 4 different psychrometric terms just by using two given data, that are dry bulb temperature and the wet bulb temperature. So how to solve this example? Tell me. To solve this type of example, you need to recapitulate some of the equations that we have derived during the discussion of the different psychrometric terms. For example, let's say specific humidity. You can say specific humidity omega is equal to 0.62 to PV divided by PV minus PV. In the given data, we have a value of barometric pressure with us, that is PV. Now, what about PV? To find the vapor pressure, okay, we have observed one of the empirical relationship, okay, called the carrier partial pressure equation. So based on the carrier partial pressure equation, once we have a value of PV, we are easily able to calculate the specific humidity, okay, because specific humidity is nothing but omega is equal to 0.62 to PV divided by PV minus PV. Okay, so it is all about specific humidity. Now what about relative humidity? Just recall my previous session and tell me. You can say relative humidity 5 is equal to PV by PS. We have value of PV with us from the carrier partial equation. Now PS stands for the saturation pressure. Okay, that we need to find. Okay, so likewise you need to remember all the equations that we have discussed during the discussion of the psychrometric terms. Okay, and we need to identify the different properties. Okay, and based on the properties we are able to find out this 4 term, namely specific humidity, relative humidity, dew point temperature and the enthalpy of mixture. Okay, so here in the given data, as I told you, we have 2 temperatures with us, dry bulb and wet bulb. Dry bulb is 40°, TD is 40°, TW wet bulb is 28°. We need to find 4 different properties. Okay, so let's begin with solution. As I told you that to identify the omega, means specific humidity, we need to find the value of vapor pressure, and vapor pressure is given by the carrier partial pressure equation. Okay, so as per the carrier equation, PV is equal to PW minus PP minus PW into bracket TD minus TW divided by 1544 minus 1.44 times T wet bulb temperature. Okay, where the PW is our pressure corresponds to the wet bulb temperature. Okay, so to find the value of PW, you need to observe the steam table, and from the steam table at 28° temperature, the value of saturation pressure is equal to 0.037 bar, which is equal to PW. Okay, so just use steam table and try to identify the value of PW. Okay, PW is equal to the saturation pressure at 28°. As per the data, value of PW is equal to be 0.0378 bar at 28° from steam table particularly. Now, then after we have value of PD with us, that is 1.03. We have temperature with us. So just put the value of different parameter in the carrier partial pressure equation, and you are able to calculate value of PV. So just try to calculate. So here from the calculation, the value of PV is equal to be 0.0299 bar. Clear to all? Okay. Just go through the equation and try to calculate. Definitely you will get this answer. Then after, in data, examiner mentioned that we need to find the dew point temperature. So you can say dew point temperature is the temperature correspond to the vapor pressure correspond to the vapor pressure. So that you can say dew point temperature is the temperature correspond to the vapor pressure. So again you need to observe the steam table. Okay, in steam table what you have to do, you need to find the value of PV, that is 0.0299 bar. Just find this value 0.0299 bar and observe the saturation temperature correspond to this pressure. Okay, and whatever the reading of the temperature, it gives us the value of dew point temperature. So that you can say the saturation temperature at PV is equal to the dew point temperature. So from the steam table, the value of dew point temperature is 24.1 degree centigrade. Clear? Okay. Now we have PV with us. So based on this, we need to find the value of omega. Okay. So for the omega, just use the equation. Omega is equal to be 0.622 PV divided by PV minus PV. Okay, we have value of PV with us, that is 1.03 bar. Value of PV with us, that is 0.0299 bar. So just substitute this value here and try to calculate value of omega. Please calculate. So from the calculation you can say the specific humidity is equal to 18.59 grams per kg of dry air. Okay. So we have calculated dew point temperature as well as omega. Now it's time to calculate relative humidity. Now what do you mean by relative humidity? Okay, you can say relative humidity phi is equal to PV by PS. Okay, where PV is equal to the vapor pressure and the PS is equal to the saturation temperature and dry bulb temperature. Okay, so here you can see phi is equal to the PV by PS, where PV is equal to 0.0299 while PS is equal to the saturation pressure correspond to the dry bulb temperature. So just open the steam table and at 40 degree dry bulb temperature read the value of saturation pressure, that is equivalent to 0.038 bar. Okay, so based on the data obtained from the steam table, okay, we have value of relative humidity is equal to 40.5%. Okay, so it is all about the relative humidity. Clear? Now, next one is enthalpy of air. Now, what do you mean by enthalpy? Enthalpy is equal to simple U plus V. But what do you mean by enthalpy of mixture? Enthalpy of mixture means total enthalpy, which is equivalent to enthalpy of dry air plus enthalpy of water vapor. Okay, and again we know that the total enthalpy is equal to mass multiplied by specific enthalpy. So based on that, if you remember during the discussion of the cyclometric terms, I have derived one equation for the enthalpy, that is H is equal to be 1.002 multiplied by dry bulb temperature plus omega into the bracket 2.3068 multiplied by dew point temperature plus HFG, that is the enthalpy, okay, at dew point temperature. Okay, particularly enthalpy of wet region, because here I have mentioned HFG. FG stands for the wet region on the TS diagram. Okay, so we have a dew point temperature with us, value of specific humidity omega with us. Okay, so just substitute this value, okay, and try to identify the value of H. Okay, now in this equation you need to also observe the value of HFG from the steam table at dew point temperature. Okay, so try to observe. Okay, so from the data from the steam table, here the value of HFG is equal to be 244.5 kilojoule per kg. Okay, so from the data and from the calculation, we have a value of enthalpy is equivalent to 87.356 kilojoule per kg. So it's all about the enthalpy of mixture. Okay, so in the given example, we have explored the different psychrometric properties, namely specific humidity, relative humidity, then after dew point temperature, then after enthalpy of air. Likewise, you are able to explore the different psychrometric properties. For example, let's say in this example, particularly examiner mentioned that we need to find the value of degree of saturation. Then what we have to do? Degree of saturation mu is equal to, we know omega by omega s. Simple. So we have value of omega with us. Now omega s. Omega s is what? You can say the specific humidity at saturation temperature. Okay, so just find the specific humidity at saturation temperature. Okay, by considering PV is equal to PS. Okay, once we have this data, we are easily able to calculate degree of saturation. Likewise, we are able to calculate number of different psychrometric parameters, or you can say psychrometric terms, just by using two data, that are dry bulb temperature and the wet bulb temperature. Okay, so it is all about the numerical that is related with the psychrometric terms. Clear to all? So just you need to remember the equation, and just you need to keep steam table with you. Okay, so once you have this equation and steam table with you, then you are able to calculate any example, okay, quickly.